Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get copyright strike.
Oh yeah, that's so good, dude.
I like how in the original
Listen,
Sopranos intro they have the Twin Towers, and then it never gets taken down. Like, I don't think they changed the intro.
Just like in real life, it's still
after
there. Did I just swear an oath?
I remember
to Apple that I didn't put any copyrighted stuff in these episodes.
whatever. I remember when I first started watching The Sopranos, Dallas, you text me and you're like, I can tell you the exact episode that like marks the pre 9/11 Sopranos, the post 9/11 Sopranos.
Oh yeah, no, it's between I think seasons 3 and 4 because season 3 ends very jovially, like the tone of the series is jovial until then, and then immediately into season 4, just the shadow of just horror and sadness hangs over the
Quasimodo,
show, and I think it takes them 3 episodes.
You can't spoil it.
Did, man. It was.
I'm almost there.
I'm not gonna spoil it, even though you're not even close to being almost there.
I could.
You're like 40 hours of Sopranos away from that.
That's like a full works of week.
Yeah, you're like
a full weeks of work.
You're like at least
worth of work.
3 seasons away.
Wait, am I cutting this out, or is that the intro you wanted to do?
No, I mean, we can do whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, can you do the intro that you wanted to do?
Welcome back to
Go for it.
Afghanistan, and before we get started this week, we just want to take a second to recognize that our democracy was under attack, and we harshly criticize the actions of those naughty boys at the Capitol.
Naughty boys.
Even those cool as fuck dudes who died tasing themselves in the balls.
It was badass.
We staunchly say no, and we recommend that all those naughty boys who stormed the Capitol just go home and watch Hamilton on Disney Plus to remind yourselves of what this country is really all about.
Yes, thank yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
give yourselves a
if you do have any information relating to the capture of any domestic terrorists, gay or straight, only report the gay ones.
Yeah. That's the idea here.
Yeah, we're inclusive at Friendganistan, except when it involves gay people
Or Italians.
or Italians. Actually, no, we are pro-Italian here.
No, that's exactly.
There we go,
Italians
dude.
are like a step above everyone else.
We are very pro-Italian.
So there's Italians and then everyone else.
Went to the bookstore, picked up a book called Great Italians of Philadelphia. I've already powered through all
Went
of
to
it.
the bookstore, picked myself up a book.
Here at Afghanistan, we ask the hard-hitting questions of what would happen if Tony Soprano attacked the Capitol.
That gang, the Sopranos
other-
crew.
Wow,
would
you're mixing
never-
up some bits right now, man.
Listen,
Yeah, they wouldn't do that. They love democracy too much.
we can't just immediately jump past Soprano talk because I do want to talk about
What do you mean
Sopranos.
jumping past it? It's like 30% of what we talk about on the show.
Well,
You just feel included
there is
now
just like
because
a
you actually
constant
have seen
thread.
it.
I know. I feel included in the conversation now. And like when you do your Tony Soprano impression, I go, "Oh,
Yeah.
I know what that is."
Wait, I know that
I
guy.
need a
Yeah,
guy-
Yeah,
That's the guy from the TV show.
I need a guy like Tony
Whoa.
Soprano in my life to help me with my problems.
I just finished the
Just an
episode
angry Italian guy.
where the local priest goes over to the Soprano household, and it's only Carmela. And at the end of the night, after like 2 bottles of wine and a whole tray of baked ziti, the priest leans in for a kiss, but then God makes him vomit.
Yeah, that was badass, dude.
That was a
I do love
pretty awesome way to end your night.
All of the cast of that show is just complete disregard for like what real life hygienics would be. Like, no one in their right mind is eating like a whole tray of like garlicky meats and then going into like a high powered business meeting. Like, Tony Soprano would need to lay
You're not
down for like a
Italian,
minimum
dude.
of 45 minutes before.
Dude, you're not Italian. You can't speak to their lived experiences.
That's
Yeah,
true.
no. I would have to agree with Will here. It is pretty unrealistic for a man of Tony's size to eat a bowl of baked ziti and not immediately take a nap. I'm gonna have to agree with him here.
I think it's proper procedure. I don't think it's necessary. If you're Italian and that size, I think it's optional. I think it's like it's good. I think I think it's good practice, but I think it's not like strictly mandatory.
I can't believe we recorded this episode like a week late because we're like a week behind on Capitol Hill jokes.
Dude, it's 2 days wait. It's two.
We
usually comes out on Tuesday. We're recording. on Thursday.
I know, but like the thing happened a week.
We are a whole week.
Like so,
it happened a whole 8 days ago.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, did it happen as soon as we put? Because we had the episode last week that was banging, and then we put it up, and we're like, all right, time to plug this shit. And then the second we decided, okay, it's time to plug it, the Capitol Hill thing happened, and then we couldn't plug it.
That shit was so fucked up. They couldn't wait till after.
I was very upset about that. Dude, if they had waited until Wednesday, then we very easily could have gotten a plug in. That's why our analytics for last week were like worse than any previous week.
We've got to really lock down the guerrilla podcast recording technique, where as soon as an event happens, we just lock ourselves in the recording studio.
Emergency pod.
Quit!
Nancy Pelosi's boobs are stolen from the insurrection.
I wish they were, man. I'd love to take a look at that. I think it's funny, the concept of an emergency pod, just thinking that, like, oh shit, this event happened. It is, like, imperative that people hear our takes on whatever just happened.
Oh, I want to point out...
I do like, go.
Oh, that Donald Trump did get impeached a second time, but I literally didn't notice.
That is awesome.
It is cool and badass that he did, but I straight up did not notice because I was just too busy, like, not giving a shit about American politics. I was just like, I checked my phone and everyone was like, yeah, let's go. He fucking got him. And I was like, Twitter, all right. Like,
yeah.
What are you going to do?
It's so funny that, like, all the articles, or at least all the headlines of the articles that I never read, they were like, unprecedented moment. Donald Trump gets impeached twice. And it's like, awesome. He's still going to stay there till January 20th.
Yeah.
Like, nothing fundamentally has changed. Actually, I do think it is funny that like Mitch McConnell isn't even going to put it up for a vote because I'm not sure if he's like confident that all 52 of the Republican senators are just going to be like, yeah, we're going to stand our ground.
I think there were some
Donald Trump's the best.
There were some senators that came out and they were like, hey, if it comes to a vote, we are going to vote to impeach.
Ooh.
And then I think it's really funny.
That would be funny. Mike Pence will be president for 3 days.
There's been a crowd of, dude, I need that to happen. Like, I don't.
Mike Pence be president for 3 days?
Just 3 days.
Yeah, that's all I want to come out of this is that he fucking smashes the like presidency 80% speed run and then just sets a fucking unbeatable world record of like 3 days.
Like, oh man.
That's all I want to come out of this.
So 2024, Kamala Harris will be the first woman president, but Mike Pence will be the first queen president because he was gay.
That's
right. You like it?
I do like that.
You like that?
Statistically, more than one American president has been gay. Because, like, if you look at, like, the thing that's like, 1 in 10 men are gay.
Is that a true statistic?
I think so. And there's been 44
That's like
4 presidents.
Hey Siri, how many of you guys are gay?
Okay, they're doing this on the web for how many guys are gay. Check it out.
It's not helpful.
Oh, she won't read it out to us?
Completely knocked it out of
on one of the ones she sent. 3.5% of adults.
So one.
Yeah, so 1 in 10.
Out of
1 in 10.
No, that's more like 3 in 100.
Yeah.
3 in 100. That's so like.
That's 3 in 10.
Yeah, it's about 3 in 10. You know,
that's
give or take a few.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so 3 in 10 guys are gay.
That means statistically, there's been at least 12 gay presidents.
Oh,
that's true. Yeah.
Well, who was it? Who's that president? Was it fucking Eisenhower that like wrote in his diaries that was like he like felt insecure about being a manly man, Like that was like a real thing he wrote about.
Yeah, that was Obama.
And yeah, Obama was the second one.
When your wife is as shredded as Michelle, dude. I think it's funny that like
when
that like the conservatives thing for like 8 years was like that Michelle is ripped and hot and like has a built physique. Like you're
Michelle just has
what
such
are you trying to accomplish?
Penis.
Like Michelle Obama looks like she can do 10 pull-ups without panting. Like what's your end game here? Like you're trying to own her?
Honestly, it's get owned.
Michelle
Obama
never
like came out and
linebacker, bro. She is a physical, dominant beast.
She never came out and actually did those 10 pull-ups, so looks like the conservatives won that one.
That's true. You might hear some liquidy clapping. It's me swirling my ice.
Opening up your asshole.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
they got me for my foams, man.
You gotta open up your asshole, feed that little gerbil. Ew. What did you just do?
They got me for my foams.
They got me for my foams. Were you saying that in a pirate accent?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's that from?
It's just whispering.
Like, why were you saying that? They got me for me foams.
It's just, Arnold, they caught me slipping.
Yar, them boys be bussin'.
I'll send it to you real quick.
Is it like a real thing?
Okay.
Like it's a real video?
I mean, it's just a term, right? My understanding. My understanding is that it's just a term for shoes or like foam.
Oh yeah, no, it is just foam shoes. The big chunky shoes.
Yeah, like Nike foam posits for example.
Yeah, but like for men.
Exactly. Yeah. So I remember seeing this picture get passed around a little bit like 5 years ago. And I completely forgot about it until like 2 days ago, where I was so distraught at someone stealing my ship in Sea of Thieves that I couldn't. I literally the only thing I could muster was just summoning this phrase from the void of my brain, just like
they caught me slipping. Arnold, they took him. What happened, Sid? What did they take? Arnold, they got me for me
scallywags. Arr, you scallywag got me for me foams.
I like
What were you playing? You were playing Sea of Thieves?
Yeah, I started playing Sea of Thieves.
Wait, hold on. Can you clarify? So Sea of Thieves, when you're like in a multiplayer world, it's only multiplayer, right?
Yeah.
And like, is there like what do they call that when you like walk up next to someone in a game and you can hear them talk and you walk away and you can't hear them talking anymore?
Like local chat, I think it's called.
Yeah.
It has
it's
that
like something like that.
Yeah.
So is that what it is in there, or is everything through like through voice chat?
It has. I mean, you can enable and disable whatever you want. I keep local chat on that way. If I run into any scallywags and they want to call me like a slur, the option's open for them to do that.
Slur
and you can accuse them of stealing your phones.
Yeah, I can accuse them of getting me for my foams. But otherwise, no. If I'm like playing with people, I'll just mute the local chat for them, and then just like listen to them in Discord. It's a good game. I vouch for it. Fundamentally, the gameplay loop is just about being gotten for your foams and then trying to get other people for theirs.
Yeah, that's the
fundamental gameplay loop.
That's the Sisyphus of being a pirate. It's just constantly losing your foams and then getting your foams. Exactly.
I played about one video game in the past 9 months.
That's crazy.
It was a League,
No,
right?
it was Hades.
League isn't a video game.
League is not a video game. League is
yeah.
Hades on the Switch.
I heard Hades is actually good. Yeah, I heard it's like
actually I'm going to
good.
vouch for it here on the pod. Hades is a good game, dude.
Heard very good things.
Also, I want to give a quick...
Since we're talking about video games...
Ooh. What's your thing?
Who's talking right now?
You're talking.
Oh, my thing? I'm going to vouch for Stardew fucking Valley right now.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fellas, if there has ever been a game meant for girls and twinks, I will have to say Stardew Valley is that game.
As a twink, I tried Stardew
it's a chill
Valley
game.
and could not get into it.
Are you for real?
Dude, I am.
That's because you fucking
Maybe-
suck at farming, dude.
Yeah, maybe you just suck at farming. Maybe you're just like the worst. Because the whole game
You can't
is
be a
like
farmer.
literally the lore. Will, how did you not like get through this? The lore is that you work a desk job at some corporate, office, and you hate it, and then your grandpa dies, and it's like, hey, I have this farm, you can have it. This is in my will. You are in ownership of my farm.
Yeah.
And then you just pack up your shit and you leave.
I got through that
and you
part.
just start the farm life.
Yeah.
And maybe you just aren't meant to be a farmer.
I like the whole premise of like the plot. I just didn't like the gameplay, like the day-to-day.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
So you don't like farming, is what you're saying.
So you hate
So Sebastian and I have
farmers.
different ideals than you because we're kind of small town guys, right?
We're
I'm
pirates
too
and
both
farmers.
I'm too high-powered big city for all this farming and piracy.
you're a little big city. Like if this is a Hallmark movie, like we'd be the small
That's
town
right, yeah.
guys, and you move into our small town, and you're just like a fucking asshole.
I'm all about
'cause you're from a
business
big city.
and profit.
Yeah,
I don't need Christmas
Yeah, exactly.
or a woman.
You're making phone calls. Yeah, you're making
It's so
phone
true.
calls about
I'm talking to
business.
my-
So we're trying to talk to you about Christmas. Like, hey man, we have a Christmas party going on, and you're just on the phone. Like, yeah, buy everything. And by that I mean sell. Buy it, buy everything, sell all
I'm
of
on my
it.
Bluetooth.
I'm just trying to talk to you about
I'm at
Christmas.
You're on your Bluetooth at the dinner table.
Yes. I'm at the local dive bar and I'm on my Bluetooth. And like in the background, some down to home
Dive
guys
bar?
are playing pool. And I'm there like, listen, Johnson, I will fucking tear you apart if you don't buy 800 Tesla stocks right now and dump that shit in an offshore bank account. And then they turn and they're like,
and then sell them.
they're like, now let's.
Sell them 5 minutes later.
and then sell them.
I'm like,
Listen, this
listen,
is
Johnson, I'll get right
money
back to you. I
moves.
gotta shake some piss off my dick. I'm at the urinal.
You're just so busy with buying and selling stocks within 30 seconds of each other that you forget to shake your dick.
He bought, dump it.
Extreme day trading. Dude, I think I've told you guys already that like my ideal lifestyle is that I just want to like somehow print money on a really stupid project, right? Just print money from it. And then just live in like a New York City, like probably like a Brooklyn apartment, right?
Sure.
Just because it's close to a bunch of restaurants. So I wake up at 11 a.m., right? 11. Immediately start drinking. At noon, I call my broker, right? And then I just day trade for like a couple hours, right? Just drinking the entire time. I just day trade, right? We'll look at numbers go up and down. Go out for lunch, get some lunch, come back. Couple more calls to the broker. I'm calling this dude every 20 minutes, making moves.
Blackout.
Buy, sell,
Just completely
Hold.
fucked, right?
dump it all.
And by the end of the day, the goal is either to A, have not made any money, or B, lost money. Because here's the things: day trade. If you're day trading to make money, you're a loser. I think the only good reason to day trade is to treat it like a video game because it's fun to watch numbers
That's
go
right.
up and
It's
down.
kind of like a devilish.
That is all I want in my
game of
life.
chess. Like
Exactly, yeah.
it's like playing fucking an RTS. Like it's like playing StarCraft.
It's literally like Homeworld, dude.
Also, it's really funny that like the stock market opens up at like 10 a.m. and then it
think so,
closes
yeah.
every day at like 4. So like
Yeah.
you're starting the day late and then you're just blacking out by like 3 p.m. Can't even finish the day.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in bed by like 8 p.m. and just sleep for like 16 hours.
Just constant. You just got to recharge.
Yeah, you got to, dude. When you're making as many deals as I am,
When you're a
You got
high-powered
30 missed
finance
calls.
guy like Dallas,
Yeah.
high-powered fight, yeah.
Millionaire mindset.
Listen, when you're millionaire mindset, just bleeding
crashed
money.
my Porsche into a building. Not to worry, I bought the building.
Dude, my broker's just like calling me in tears every day, pleading with me to stop trading. Please, man, just let me hold on to, just let me do the trades for you for like 2 weeks.
Shut
and you'll
up,
make a
bitch.
profit.
I want 2,000
Sell
shares
everything.
sold today.
Sell everything.
All right, buy 5,000 shares of a mystery stock and then sell all of them by day's end, or you're fucking fired.
That's like, that would be like this dude's punishment for like becoming a broker. Like, you're in broker hell. You just have like the worst.
Yeah. God hates him for being a finance guy in Wall Street, so he just punishes him just by sending me over there just to like to waste his time.
I do think it'd be funny if like you are like the heir of some billionaire oil mogul or something.
Yeah.
And you just have like nothing to do like for your whole day, so you're literally just getting drunk and
So
like
awesome.
harassing this broker. You've gone through like 6 brokers. Like people within the
so
Wall
cool.
Street Stock Exchange know you by your personal phone number, like not even your name.
I'm like a hair away from being blacklisted from trading in Wall Street.
But they literally can't because your father's just like owns half of
I have
the
so
stock
much money,
market.
yeah.
You have so much money.
I
You're
have,
just walking it away.
They can't turn me away.
I have a question. Do other countries have a stock market? Or is that...
No.
It's literally just
Trade on Wall
America?
Street. They make long distance calls to
like,
New York. Like,
Does
sell.
London have
Le sell.
like, stocks?
Sell
in,
le stocks.
Like fucking baked beans or whatever?
Well, what they do is they
No,
get
dude.
into the American stock market.
Yeah, they get American. So they're making
because-
calls every day into
Well,
New York. Like,
yeah, literally.
buy 500 shares of Tesla.
We're trading
they
on the
wake
New
up at,
York
like,
Stock
3 a.m.
Exchange, innit?
Yeah, well, it's a Tuesday. We have 5,000 stocks of Amazon. Oh, wait, that kind of turned
the
into
worst.
fucking,
What accent was that? What was that? What are you doing?
that kind of turned into like a fucked up.
Dallas,
I'm doing a British Australian guy.
Dallas,
from
I think I've got an easy way for you to print money. I've got a legitimate devilish gambit for you.
Yeah, what's the devilish gambit?
Start a fitness/lifestyle Instagram.
Okay.
Holy shit!
That's it. Just
It could work.
Knowing what I
Oh,
look like, it
no.
feels like it's
no,
maybe
dude.
not a way
Just
to
don't
print
even. You
money,
don't even have to
but-
post pictures of yourself. Just post like pictures of dudes like insanely jacked. Like
Instead of-
3 rules for life:
That's true.
wake up at 5 a.m., never jack off,
Yeah,
day
yeah,
trade for
true.
an hour a day, read 5 books a week.
Day
Wait,
trade for an hour a day.
Wait,
Dude,
you
wait,
two-
1
you
hour?
two-
You can't even make a profit if you're day trading in 1 hour. Like, the day trading is like you buy something and sell it 3 hours later. You don't fucking buy it and then 15 minutes later, like, yeah, this went up by like 0
Look,
points. You just sell this right now.
Your Instagram,
Honestly,
your
defend
fitness
Afghanistan.
Instagram is not governed by logic.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I
What
should
you
totally
should
I
do
should make
is
one, dude.
do it before and after, like photo shoot. But like before is just like normal pictures of you, Dallas, and then the after pictures are like photos of you, Will. So it's just
Like
like,
Mike Tyson.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick,
And
actually.
it's like
Just
I
made
got
me
here by
ginger,
day
dude.
trading for 6 hours, and you can too.
Yeah, day trading, waking up at 5 a.m. turned me into like a ginger. And I also grew like 6 inches or however
Yeah.
tall you are. Seb, I'm taller than you, right?
No,
I think I am.
Sebastian,
picture
how
of us
tall are
together.
you?
I'm 6 foot.
Damn, King.
No, you're not, dude. You're fucking 5'9", and you
No, I'm not.
goddamn
Don't
know
slander
it, dude.
me like this.
No, dude,
If I
I'm
w-
5'9", you're 5'9".
What's that? What's
If
that?
I was
Oh,
5'9",
manlet.
I would manlet. Oh, manlet's such an awesome term. It's
so
it's like one of those like
It is.
conservative. It's like what conservative like fucking chuds call each other dudes when like they want to insult them.
Yeah.
Like soy boy, and I think soy boy is like a pretty offensive term in their
I love Soy
community.
Boy. It's so good. Yeah,
But manlet is like their N word.
it's a
you know,
it's a deep
it's-
cut.
it's
Luckily, it only applies to
tough.
guys who are 5'8" and shorter. So I'm
Yes.
not a manlet.
Yeah, so
I'm
if
actually
you're
5'9".
5'8" and shorter and you're a man, that's tough.
yeah.
Just watch
Yeah,
out.
Sebastian,
where
you're 5'9", so you get what I'm saying when I say that like we really dodged a
5'9".
bullet. You're 5'9", dude.
All right,
There's a
all right.
picture of us standing next to each other, and we are the same height.
I think okay. So I have just like a gamer neck. You know when
Okay.
like you just
It doesn't-
you
doesn't
play
change how
Stardew
tall you
Valley
are.
for 12 hours a day.
Oh,
And
you have you have
So your
this
neck
thing?
like. Yeah. Oh my God, Will, that's crazy.
That thing.
Whoa, that's fucked up, dude.
For our listeners
you
at
just
home,
went
it's
from,
just
like,
like
fucked up
craning my
way.
neck forward and like hunching.
Oh, that looked like kind of painful, actually.
You just went from like 6'2" to like 5'9" within a gamer neck. Yeah, so that's what happens with me. I just have intense gamer neck
That's not what happens with you, dude.
from day trading for 8 hours a day, just hunched over my
Where's that
laptop.
picture of us? I'm fucking looking for it. Where is
It's
that picture of us?
it's on my Instagram.
Quick behind the
It's way back
scenes
in
of
okay.
the Friendganistan
2018.
group chats is that we all find these fitness Instagrams and send them to each other, and it's literally like my favorite subgenre of Instagram posts because it's like
They are so funny.
it's like this one that Sebastian sent recently. It's a picture of an ogre next to a picture of a man, and it's like pros of creatine versus cons of creatine. And like the
true.
ogre
It's like
is like
yeah.
taking creatine, and the human is not.
Like they're so funny. I posted one on my story where it was just like A through G. What is your end goal? And it's like G is just like a balloon man, just has like dozens of balloons attached to his
Like
body
he looks
under
like
his skin.
he looks like an inflation like fan art. Like
He looks like the Michelin Man. Like that's what he looks like.
Oh, god damn it.
oh shit, this one like
It's just
6 figures is only $274 a day. Sell a $10 product 28 times. Sell a $20 book 14 times.
I love those.
Sell a $5 service.
Sell a
50
$100
Like,
item
dude,
twice.
what are you doing that
Yeah.
you can sell a five? Like, what's okay? First of all, what is a $5 service? Like, are you shining shoes, or are
Yeah,
you
shine
giving
50
like
shoes a
quick
day.
handies in the bathroom? I would rate that as a $10 product. So that means I only have to blow 28 dicks in one day for $10 a pop to make my 274. I just do that for
365 days a year.
365 days a year for multiple years, I think, and then
listen, six
yeah.
figures. 6 figures is only $240 a day. Suck dick for $1, 240 times a day.
Yeah.
Take it in the butt.
You also don't have,
for
you don't have to pay
$5.
tax in this, which is cool. I think that the fact that there's no tax
no
involved
tax,
with,
and that you don't take a break. That you're literally grinding 7 days a week,
yeah.
which is like part of the
grinding,
mentality
yeah.
too. These guys are like, I work out 6 days a week. I work 80 hours a week. I never
those are
jerk
so
off.
fucking good.
Never jerking off is a big deal for
Exactly.
these guys.
It's
funny
semen
to me.
retention. We're going back.
No,
to like
yeah, I was
going
gonna say, harkens back to that guy I knew this summer who was like big on semen retention and is also a huge Sopranos
and he's
fan.
the same LLC guy, right? Or is he the MLM guy, or is it a
No,
different
he
guy?
semen retention guy.
There's MLM.
He lives in his truck
there's
now.
LLC.
Honestly, this dude
So
is badass.
he's winning.
He doesn't jerk off, even though he has a girlfriend who lives in his car with him.
Okay, that's fine. Then. I think he's playing semen retention on easy mode. I think.
No, he's playing semen retention on hard mode.
No, he's not.
He has a girlfriend who lives with him.
Yeah, so she can do it for him. Yeah, she. Yeah, she
no,
can do it
it's
for
like
him.
not coming ever, not even through sex.
Oh,
He's literally
that
like,
is hard.
he's got like Dalai Lama brain.
What the? Why? How long has he been going?
Years. When I met him,
Holy shit.
I met him like in May of this year, and we didn't talk about semen retention right off the bat, of course. But he was like, by June, we were comfortable enough that he was like, I don't jerk off, bro. And I was like, how long has this been going?
Is this
And he's
guy
like, since
good?
I graduated college. And he was 25 when I met him, so I'm assuming
Oh
like
my
two
god!
to
What is
3
his fucking
years.
problem?
I straight up think that
That's
dude
so
could
crazy.
float if he thought about it. Like, these are just the people you meet in fucking Colorado. Like, I know dudes that wear bells.
Bell,
I'm not gonna elaborate on that.
Like
I know
a-
dudes who wear bells.
like a dog.
No, like tiny bells, like on their clothes,
What do you? So that like they can't sneak up on anyone.
or so. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
why.
man.
Yeah, I want to make sure that I can never sneak up on anybody.
I cannot be approachable.
Yeah, I need to make sure that not that no one sneaks up on me. People can sneak up on me. I need to make sure I can't sneak up on
Look,
anybody.
Sebastian, your state just legalized weed. Colorado legalized weed 7 years ago, so you're about 5 to 6 years away from
Right.
getting to the point where you meet
Right.
guys who don't jerk off and wear bells. So yeah, it'll all make
check,
sense.
True.
Check the fitness post I just sent you. that you guys might like.
That's
Hustle
fucking
in
badass,
private,
dude.
heal in silence, shine in public.
This is
so
gonna
badass,
be
dude.
this is gonna be the Afghanistan slogan from here on out.
This is the motto.
Hustle in private, heal in silence, shine in public.
So
This is
never
badass, dude.
like that's so badass. And I love that it's a picture of the dude from Peaky Blinders.
What is
Yeah.
that?
It's like a British TV show about gangsters. It's like The Sopranos for Great Britain. So it's like people in the 30s who are like, "Hey, look, mate, you took 3 shares of me barley, and I'm gonna bash your fucking teeth in." Or like, I don't fucking care. And then it's Dwayne The Rock
basically
Johnson and Johnny Depp, which is awesome because like I remember. If we all remember, Johnny Depp is embroiled in a multi-year domestic abuse scheme.
Yeah.
Whether or not you believe
Yeah, he got robbed.
that he's
He
innocent,
got robbed.
whether or not we believe he's
innocent.
innocent, I still think it's pretty funny that they're like,
He's
oh yes,
innocent.
famous domestic abuser Johnny Depp is our role model right now for someone who's going to shine in public.
Listen, all you gotta do is
He's innocent.
you just gotta get framed by your wife, and then you can shine in public.
For being the
That's really good.
yeah, man.
So, Will, you're saying that you agree that he's innocent, right?
I don't
You're
care
on the
about
record as having
celebrities and
said
don't
that?
seek out their news about them. So
All right. Well, I actually have a clip of you on the record saying that he's innocent. So I'm gonna. I won't play it right now because I don't want to have to go back and edit this. But
oh,
I do have a clip of
Dallas,
you
do
saying
you want
that.
to talk about the movie I made you watch?
Dude, that was so fucking sick. Yeah, you made me watch Johnny Mnemonic.
Starring Keanu
It's this
Reeves.
Keanu Reeves joint from like 89.
I think it was like early 90s.
Yeah, and dude, it was so fucking sick. It's like, for those of you who haven't seen it, it's this cyberpunk movie, and parts of it are obviously kind of dated just because like they had to imagine future versions of
It
technology.
takes place in
that
2021
we
though.
still have. Yo, yeah, it takes place this week.
It does.
Like the shit. Yeah, the first part of this of the movie takes place.
Wait, what movie is this?
Johnny Mnemonic.
It's called Johnny Mnemonic.
Oh,
Yeah, and it takes
that's the one he
place
sent in the group
on-
chat.
Yeah, and there's like a
Yeah, no,
virus
it's
that's
sick.
taken
Oh.
over the whole world, and Keanu Reeves plays
Okay.
Johnny, who's like a digital messenger.
Yeah.
And he gets like
He
gets sent to Newark, New Jersey
Storage,
to deliver
yeah.
a message to the Yakuza, who have a stranglehold on
Yeah.
fucking New Jersey.
They do
In the movie.
Yeah, the free city of New
Right.
Jersey, and the first part of that movie, like the hotel scene where he's like fighting those guys at first, that takes place on January 15th. So that takes place tomorrow, January 15th, 2021. So the movie takes.
It
place
also
this week.
stars Ice-T.
Awesome.
Right, dude, he's like
Yeah,
Ice-T's
Ice-T's
like a gang leader. So like
In
Yeah,
the Yakuza,
like a rebellious
or
No,
gang.
or
No, he's
like,
a rebellion.
like just
Okay.
the normal guys. And then
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren is in it too, and he plays an assassin hired by the Yakuza who dresses like Jesus and quotes the Bible when he kills his victims.
yeah, he's the
Cool.
street,
Street
preacher.
preacher.
And it's
Cool
like, dude,
guy.
It's so fucking
This honestly,
sick.
like, in terms of cyberpunk, like, I'm a fan of the genre. I would consider
You're a
myself.
bit of a cyberpunk
and
nut.
I feel like I'm a bit of a cyberpunk head, but like, there's so much creativity in this movie because, like, a preacher who dresses like Jesus and quotes the Bible when he's fucking people up, that's a dope ass cyberpunk character. But
And he's not
nowadays,
even
like every
he
cyberpunk
literally
character,
like walks through walls and like gets run over by a van and is still just like, I'm Christ and I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
yeah, he's just fucking invincible, dude. And like nowadays, it feels like every cyberpunk character is just like, what if there is a computer guy who was fucked up? Like that's like what all of them
What
are.
if you had a penis,
What if-
but it was a robot?
Yeah,
What if technology, but too much?
that's just cyberpunk 2077.
What if your mom ran on batteries?
Just like really shitty Black Mirror concepts. What if you were a computer?
What else do we? There's
That's
like,
it.
oh, I do like the fact that the Yakuza controls New Jersey in this movie.
That's actually really funny.
Really
Is there like any
context?
Tony Soprano meets the Yakuza.
No, because it's like the movie starts in Japan, and they're like, the Yakuza are after you. You have to go to New Jersey, and then he gets to New Jersey, and then they're like, the Yakuza are after you still. But there's not a scene
they had a
where
really stranglehold on.
Like, there's not a scene where they follow him to New Jersey. It's just like he shows up in New Jersey, and more Yakuza are like, "Hey, fuck you."
Yeah, the Newark chapter of the Yakuza, but it's cool
Newark
because
chapter.
like very large swaths of the Yakuza's workforce in this movie are just like white guys.
That's awesome. They're born again Yakuzas.
Yeah, they're born again, dude. I'm just imagining now, like, white guys that just have, like, the back tattoos of like, dragons and shit, but they're just, like, white guys named
There's
Speed.
a dude I follow
like
on
dragons,
YouTube who's
koi.
like that. He's not... he's Asian American, but he has, like, a huge dragon back tattoo.
Awesome. I wonder if that's
so
like,
fucking badass,
if like,
dude.
if you do get a whole back tattoo that's like a Yakuza-esque, is that like stealing valor? Is that like,
so, yeah.
Because like, I have a friend that has like a whole back tattoo. It's like a singular image, but it's like, it's a beaver. It's like a beaver wearing a tuxedo.
Yeah, no, that's not stealing valor.
In like the
that
world
sucks,
is.
dude.
Like, is
That
that like a
sucks, dude.
Yakuza chapter? Like, would he be stealing?
No, but it sucks dick.
Your fucking
It's
friend
not
has
stealing
a back
valor, just
tattoo
being
of
a
beaver
loser.
wearing a tuxedo.
It's actually pretty sick. It's like a reenactment, like if him and his wife were animals and they were getting married in the woods. That's what his back tattoo is.
All right, that does sound bad.
Put it on your
Pretty nice.
chest, then, dude.
Send pics.
Put it on
No,
your
'cause you gotta
fucking
save the back.
chest. I think
Yeah,
his
you gotta
chest is
save
already
the
covered with
fucking back,
tattoos.
dude.
Like, that's his thing.
All right, well, put it somewhere else, man. Make it smaller and put it on your thigh.
How
No, here's the
embarrassing.
thing: you need to save the back because a back tattoo has to be like a badass animal or like like one of those Japanese like
Like John
demons,
Wick's back tattoos.
right? Like an Oni.
What about
yeah,
Ben
exactly.
Affleck's tattoo? Let me see if I can look up.
Is
I
it
don't-
racist?
Don't know what it is. It probably
He's got a
sucks
Yakuza
dick.
tattoo.
Oh, in that case, it might be sick. I don't know. I've just been playing a lot of Yakuza lately. I'm also really upset. I was hoping that Yakuza 6 was going to be like around as long as 5, and apparently it's like very significantly
Yakuza
shorter.
Minute on
I'm, like, almost done
Afghanistan,
with it.
sponsored by Yakuza, the video game.
Yeah, this is sponsored by the organization.
Sponsored by the
How far are you into? Are you into the game?
Like 15 hours maybe, and it's
Oh
like
damn, you're pumping through.
25 maybe. Yeah, dude, I've been pretty balls deep in it.
Yeah, Ben Affleck's
I've been enjoying it,
back
though.
tattoo is actually shit. Like, it's nice, but it's shit.
that sucks dick, dude. That looks like really bad.
Like I like
is,
the
like,
colors,
one of-
but like he didn't get a good artist.
He's
Yeah, I really
like
don't like
one
that.
of the most famous actors of our time. He's a Batman. Like, how many like actors can say that they portrayed Batman? And he's got a fucked up back tattoo like that. That's a huge L.
That's awesome. That is badass how DC keeps fucking up and they recast Batman like every 2 years.
Did you see that thing that they want to have two Batman
Movies
like
running concurrently.
universes?
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
They wanna
Which
have-
I think they should totally do it, and it will not
work out for
flop.
them. Yeah, they should. They want to do
Yeah.
one with Robert Pattinson and one with Michael Keaton. So they
Right.
want to just completely throw Ben Affleck to the side.
Wait, wasn't Michael Keaton like a Batman in the 70s or something?
No, he was Batman in the 1989 Batman movie directed by Tim Burton with Jack Nicholson as the Joker.
Oh. Is that not canon?
I have
like,
no
why are
idea.
they bringing it back? Are they is Batman like old and jaded, and he like has to stop like diddling kids so they can be Robin?
I think so.
Like, what's the like? Yeah,
I do think it's pretty funny that as American culture evolves, our superheroes evolve. So like in the like 60s through 90s, it was like our superheroes are sick as fuck and they're cool as hell. And now it's like our superheroes are literally old, depressed, like alcoholics who are like breaking their backs every 5 minutes.
all our superheroes are so sad, and they just miss their kids.
Yeah, like
but they're too busy
Yeah,
day
facts.
trading.
Yeah, Batman gets really
Sorry,
into
Robin, the
daydreaming.
grind doesn't stop. Alfred, buy it all.
Buy it all, Alfred. The Joker is just like writing in his diary how much he misses his only like.
He's writing in his diary.
He became the Joker.
Sell.
Buy, sell.
He became the Joker after like a bad day trade. It's like,
Dude, I was thinking about the Joker while I was taking a piss right before we were recording.
he's like, I sold Tesla 5 minutes before Elon Musk was outed as being trans. I'm gonna become the Joker.
That's my dude. So, right before we recorded this, I was taking a piss. Then I started laughing at the concept of trying to argue that that the Joker is a like. He's meant to teach children about consent because he always asks people if they want to see a trick before doing one.
Do you
want to see a trick?
Do you wanna?
You wanna suck my dick?
You wanna
Do you wanna?
have gay sex?
You wanna know how I got these butt scars?
Good riff, man.
Yeah. He's gay. He's gay.
I was
He's gay and he had his asshole ripped.
I was watching. This is gonna sound so lame, but I was watching Cumtown YouTube videos before we were recording this.
No, that's fine.
It's respect.
Sometimes I mean, I was
What was
telling
it
you,
called? Was it like the?
it was the
Was
one
like the
where
Cumtown bits to fall asleep to?
it was the one where Nick
'Cause that's a good one.
does like an 18-minute Blue Chew ad read.
Awesome. Those are the best.
Yeah, dude. So but yeah, just reminded me of that for some reason. Dude, I had a dream the other night. It was a good one.
Dude, I had a dream.
People who know me. Oh no, I was gonna explain the dream, but people who know me.
Yeah, are you gonna
personally-
explain something?
No. People who know me personally will think this is funny. Not that I think anyone who knows me personally listens to this podcast. But I had a dream where my ex-girlfriend got struck by lightning and died.
Holy shit!
Badass, dude. Let's
That's
go.
awesome. Were
That's
you the one that
epic,
sent
man.
the lightning?
No, but I was just kind of like, I was like, damn, that sucks.
Let's put a pep in your step.
Woman taking some L's.
I like woke up.
Yeah, just
I
do
woke
good
up
there.
and had to like make sure that it wasn't real. I was like, nah, I can still hate her. She's not dead.
Yeah, let me check.
You
Dude,
sent her a text that
fucking-
says like, "Hey, I miss you. Hope you're doing well."
3
Hope the
o'clock in the
lightning
morning.
didn't
I was like,
kill
hey,
you."
had a dream where you died, bitch. You doing good though?
Yeah, how you doing? You want to link up? Yeah.
Dude, last night, I was so excited to tell you guys about this. So I think this is the closest I've been to like actually pissing myself laughing was last night. I was like pretty fucked, right? And I was talking to my sister, and she gave me, because we're talking about foams. Just I was explaining
That's
that
awesome.
someone in Sea of Thieves got me for mine. Since we're talking about foams, and she gave me the single funniest hypothetical that it's just the worst hypothetical I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. Okay, so here's the situation, right? This is a bit of a trolley problem situation.
All right, I'm ready for this.
So,
I'm
would you
great at
rather
logic.
have? Okay, good. So you're gonna have to really use logic for this one, and then I'll So then I'll get your answers, and I'll tell you like some of our reasoning. And then some of the reasoning of the people that I've talked to about this. So, assuming that you are both ready for this,
sure.
would you rather have Mr. Beast give you one pair of foams, right? Or would you rather Mr. Beast gives you $20,000, but you can only spend it on foams?
Oh, holy shit!
I want
Yeah.
the one
That's
pair
tough.
of foams from Mr. Beast.
No. All
Yes,
right.
no. Let me
I'm
explain.
gonna go-
Let me explain why.
Discuss.
Okay.
I get the one pair from Mr. Beast, right? And
You can't
all
resell.
right, well then never mind. I was literally gonna say I turn around
Stop
and
doing your
resell
tracks
them,
right there.
and then I make real.
And they're not Mr. Beast foams either. They're just like foams that you
Just
picked out.
regular Nike phones.
Damn it.
So I would take the 20K, but here's the loop. I would
what's
start a small business, LLC.
With the LLC.
Twitter.
Okay, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Oh, so you're just making up rules.
You have to spend it on foams?
Yes, hold
you
on.
have to spend it on foam.
But this store is a foam store. Where I open up in a community that is desperate need for new foams.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Because they keep getting.
Okay, you don't have to do that. You don't have to say that.
Newark, New Jersey. I sell the foams to the local Italian mob. Well, it's like
hey,
I
got some great new shoes.
Dude.
Well, I'm not reselling. I'm not reselling them. I'm wholesaling them.
No, you can't do. No, you're keeping the foams. In both situations, you're just keeping the foams.
So I just have $20,000 worth of foams.
Oh, I can't believe this.
No.
My fucking mother got me for my foams. Carmela, the feds are coming for my foams.
Can't you fucking understand? I'm coming for my foams. Can't you fucking understand? It's like,
listen,
Tony.
The boss told you he was gonna get you for your foams. He's gonna get you for your foams.
Dr.
That's
Melfi.
the end of it.
Are the foams with us in the room right now?
So I don't know. Every time I close my eyes, I just see the foams.
First
in the
these
pool.
ducks leave me, then the foams. Every day, I got fucking problems.
Tony, you can't keep talking about the foams.
The feds, in the RICO case, getting Uncle June for his foams.
Oh no!
Big pussy.
It's my fucking uncle.
Big pussy. Were there even any foams?
Were there even any? Yeah, I wasn't lying about that part. Oh no. I also don't want to spoil anything, so we're gonna have to wait to do more references until Sebastian catches up a bit.
You just keep playing through Yakuza, and then I'll just keep going through some Sopranos.
We need to go back for a second. Do we need to go back for a second to the trolley problem that I just gave you, because there's a little more nuance to both.
What's the nuance?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so my initial thoughts were obviously first of all, it's not $20,000 worth of foams he's giving you. He is giving you $20,000 expressly that you are only able to spend on foams. That's the caveat of the money. He's giving you money, but with a caveat, right? So my immediate reaction was, oh, you would just take the $20,000 and then you just end up with more foams, right? That's the logic I had. But then my sister, 2 hours after we had this conversation, sent me a text with screenshots of a notepad stuff that she wrote down, right? So she said, this fails to touch on some of the intricacies of our conversation, but I will do my best to summarize. I did agree outright that there is an objectively better option here, that being the $20,000 for foams.
Right.
The hypothetical is not which one would be better, but instead which one would make a stronger negative emotional impact. And in that case, I argue for the latter. The negative impact comes from the juxtaposition between being told that you have won $20,000 worth of foams and being told that you have won $20,000 outright, with the additional caveat of only being able to spend it on foams. Even if the time between being told you have won $20,000 and being told you can only spend it on foams is negligible, the human mind still has time to process the elation and subsequent disappointment of coming into a significant windfall. The emotional deficit is more difficult to process than the overall minor positive response to winning a single pair of foams from Mr. Beast. So she's saying that he says, hey, you've won $20,000, and then follows it up with, you're happy, and then he says foams.
Right.
And then you get to. I don't think that's the case, because I think, right, that you never really do feel like you won $20,000, because he is giving it to you with that caveat. So I think even if it's only a second, right, in between $20,000 and you can only spend it on foams, I feel like it's not enough time to really properly register that you won that amount of money. So I think you would just. You're being given the money with the caveat in mind already, so I feel like it's an objectively better option. I would say, though, I did ask one of my friends, Matt, and I don't know if he's listening to this, but I would like to give him a shout out just because he changed my mind on this
Shout
whole
out
thing.
Matt.
And I think shout out Matt. He changed my mind. I'll dox him as Matt Landry, dude. I'll just I'll fucking dox him. He had the best. He had perfect logic, right? So I have not only changed my mind, I've changed my mind with the understanding that this is now the correct reasoning for having the correct answer. So I gave him the problem, and his response was that he would take the one pair, because if he gives you the $20,000, you have to go pick out your own foams. But if you take the one pair, Mr. Beast picked it out for you, and he probably has really good taste.
We're forgetting something here. Given the opportunity to meet Mr. Beast, I would kill him with a gun.
It's fucking Mr. Beast. He's giving you $20,000. But I can only fucking spend it on the phones.
Piece of shit. I hope he dies.
Oh, Mr. Beast. Tone, there's this guy. He gives out free money. Oh, I'm just saying.
This could be pretty significant for the waste management.
So mad about it.
Yeah.
No, Tone, I didn't know you get so mad about it. Tone, he gives out free money to people and records the reactions.
Christopher, get off the fucking YouTubes.
No,
so you're telling me... You're telling me this Stuttgart just gives out free money and records people's reactions to it.
Hey, Dad, I found this guy's YouTube channel. Gives out
Dude,
free money.
oh my god.
Just records people's reactions to it.
A 2020 episode of The Sopranos where Meadow has the hots for Mr. Beast. And then she meets him and she introduces him to Tony, and Tony just beats the shit out of him and is like, only the mob can give away free fucking money.
You're coming onto our turf, not paying us our respects.
So yeah, AJ falls for a VTuber. And has to explain to Tony what the concept of a VTuber is.
VTuber is,
Meadow gets the hots for Mr. Beast. Christopher gets into day training, obviously.
Oh,
dude.
I feel, yeah.
Wait, have you guys seen Breaking Bad?
I've seen up to season 3, but I think I watched it when I was like 14, so it doesn't count.
That's all you need. You know the I think it's like season 2 in and around where he goes into the fugue state, quote unquote, where he winds up like in Mexico or something like that. Excuse me, in Mexico because of I think Tuco or something like that, and then he has to come up with an excuse for why he was gone for like a week and missing. So then he just shows up completely naked in a convenience store, and he was like, "Oh, I was in a fugue state. I have no idea what happened." Yeah, so I was thinking about that the other day, but I guess like my brain is just fried from years of just not using it, and it's atrophied or whatever. But there was like a good 30 seconds where I thought that scene was in The Sopranos. It was Tony who had the fugue state. He was just naked in a convenience store. Oh, now the fuck did I get here? I don't know. I was in a fugue state.
Tony Soprano.
Tony, you said that you were in a
Tony,
you said that you were in a fugue state and you don't know where you were because you showed up in a convenience store and you were naked in a convenience store. Hey, shut up, bitch! What's wrong with a man being naked in a convenience store? I'm in a little fugue state.
Dude, Sil would be like, Tony, that's pretty serious.
I knew it. Paul is just like, Don, I knew a guy once who was in a fugue state.
Happened to my brother a couple years ago. He never recovered.
In season 1, there's like a B plot where like Meadow gets fucking meth from Christopher.
Oh yeah.
So there could be like a Breaking Bad crossover into The Sopranos where Christopher finds himself in a fugue state.
This is not a spoiler, but have you gotten to the part where Christopher wants to be like a screenwriter? And goes to like acting classes?
What? That sounds awesome.
Maybe that's like season 2, but it's so like pleasant. Just a like nice like side plot where Chris is like just going to like acting classes on the side.
No, but that sounds awesome. That sounds something that Christopher would go for.
Now that you've watched The Sopranos, it's like amazing.
Badass.
This is a Sopranos podcast now.
This is a markedly better episode than any of the previous ones. Now that you've seen this,
big fan of we're just talking about The Sopranos for an hour a week, just like not even talking about anything specific, just like talking about what we want to talk about, just in a Tony Soprano accent.
That's more or less what the next like I don't know year of this podcast is going to be. However long it takes for us to get bored of it, or it starts printing money, and then I can just start day trading. It's day drinking for like. If I could do that for like 60 years, I would.
Just day trade?
And just like get really drunk
That's what
day trade
Warren
5
Buffett
days a
literally
week.
his job is. It's like why he's famous.
It's true, yeah. He makes deals.
Like for sure, 100%.
He does make deals. It's so funny. Well, I was talking to my brother. We can go back to Elon Musk and then back to Warren Buffett. But my brother was like, it was like once in the news that Elon Musk became the most richest man.
I don't believe that, but keep going.
Well, it was like the news broke that Elon Musk became the richest man. And my brother was like at breakfast, and he's like 18. He's like plays FIFA all day, so like he doesn't really have any sort of political consciousness. Except that like Bernie is good because I tell him that Bernie is good, which is like really all you need.
Yeah, that's literally all you need, dude.
But he's like, yeah, you like kind of have to hand it to like Elon Musk. Like he became the richest man, and he's like really, really smart. I was like, he's not smart. Like he's like never invented anything at all.
He's literally like,
he's like, yeah.
Yeah,
he's just a rich guy that like.
If you've ever listened to him, ever listened to him in an interview, he's like, you don't need to go to college to learn things. You can learn everything online. But like all of his inventions are literally like designs he bought from someone else. Like the Tesla, like SpaceX,
a flamethrower, a fucking subway tunnel.
I'm like, and I also really highly doubt the guy who named his kid like in fucking Morse code is the smartest guy.
Yeah, you're gonna say he's smart. And I was like, yeah, like he made his money. Like he didn't make any of his money. He's just like been investing it since he was like moved to America because his father owned an emerald mine in South Africa.
So fucking funny.
And my brother like didn't understand the concept of like why when you start with $4 billion you can get richer. Like that's like not being smart or like money moves.
Right.
Have your dad own an emerald mine and then just invest off that. Dude. Anyway, so that happened, and then he walked away because like I was owning him with facts and logic. And then my dad asked me, he's like, well, what's your opinion on Warren Buffett? I was like, honestly, I don't know anything about Warren Buffett. How did he make his money? And my dad's like, oh, he sold furniture. And I was like, okay, and then? And he's like, what do you mean and then? I was like, you don't become like a multi-billionaire from selling furniture. What else did he do? And he's like, oh, he bought a business. Yeah, literally. And then he's like, yeah, Warren then bought a business and then started doing it even more. And I was like, okay, and then? He's like, and then he bought another business. I was like, and then? He's like, and then he bought another business. I was like, okay, so yeah, he sucks. Like that's all the information you need to know is that he just keeps buying different businesses and just like coasting off of that. He's not revolutionary. He's not like a fucking the smartest man in the world. He's just a guy that got lucky, like just got rich.
If you have
and then he just kept investing.
Like if your entire like business wealth thing is like based off of just like you owning stuff and like the money comes into you without you like doing shit, like it doesn't matter. It doesn't count.
It's like you just got lucky and you just like did all the right moves. You like honestly millionaire mindset, but like unironically.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, if I could fucking become Warren Buffett's wealth by just selling furniture, then I'll do it. And then my dad's like, oh yeah, and then he bought like 10 businesses and then like started making investment day trading moves.
I don't know. As soon as you started talking about business, I kind of just started watching like videos of street fights.
What city?
I actually don't know. I think probably like Houston or something like that. It sounded like they were from Houston.
Damn.
Should we cap it? Do you think?
Yeah, let's go for it.
An hour.
Yeah. Good for me. Good.
Honestly,
for all of you,
I got nothing else.
Yeah, I got nothing either. Thanks for tuning in, though.
Actually, except for the fact that Jack Morgan was at the Capitol. He was leading the insurrection, and Jack Morgan was also the guy that tased himself in the balls, but he survived.
Yeah,
so,
I have a video.
2 tasings.
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
There were 2 tasings, but only one of them died.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had we almost didn't get this episode out, and then we did because we aren't going to let the terrorists win.
That's
so
right.
true.